If you have a cell phone, I can literally guarantee that you have gotten calls from telemarketers before. You know, the people that will call you about your car's extended warranty. They'll call you saying that your Windows computer has a virus. These people who just make up any type of story trying to get you to either give them your credit card information, or they're just trying to get your email address, or some way that they can collect data or money or figure out a way to scam you. Well, we're actually going to try and learn some lessons from these guys today. Let's get right into it.
You know that we coming liars. I'ma keep praying to God. Tell those little niggas stop it. Tell my mama that I got this. You know that we coming liars.
What's going on, guys? It's Pin Fried Rice. Welcome to the Music in the Millions podcast, the show where we give independent rappers the tools and resources needed to be successful without waiting on a record label. Like I said in the intro, today we're going to be talking about telemarketers. I don't know about you guys, but I hate telemarketers. I hate people just randomly calling my phone. I'm actually at the point now where if I don't recognize the number on my phone, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not even going to answer it. If it's important enough, they'll leave me a voicemail and I'll just check that. But yeah, I'm sure you've dealt with it before, just random people that call your phone. It could be Nigerian princes. It's basically the same scam that they've been doing for years, where a guy emails you saying that he needs millions of dollars for his country or whatever really goes on. They're trying to get your money, they're trying to get your credit card information, they're trying to get your email, they're trying to get your vocal recordings even of you just saying certain things, that way they could all play it back and everything. There's a whole lot of different conspiracy theories about why these people are doing what they do. They're annoying. That's one thing I know for sure, and I'm sure everybody else who has dealt with them thinks the same thing. But today we're going to actually learn 3 different lessons from them. Telemarketers that's going to help you to market your music, get your music heard by more people, and build your ideal fan base. So the first thing that we can learn from these annoying ass telemarketers is that they are consistent. I don't know about you guys, but I get calls from these people every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. And it's not the same company, but it's literally all the time. I probably get at least one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one at night. They're like a daily vitamin, but something that's not good for you. But you want to be consistent. You want to show up every single day. You want to be there, whether it's social media, whether it's making music, whether it's interacting with fans. You want to be consistent as these telemarketers. You want to get to the point to where if fans don't hear from you one day, they're like, what's going on? Like, do I not have internet connection? Did he die? Like, what's happening? Like, why did I not see content from him today? Why did I not see a new song dropped? It's Friday. Like, if you have a consistent song release schedule, you just need to be consistent. You need to always show up and always give it 100%. These people will find a way to call you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're on a home phone. It doesn't matter if you're on a cell phone. It doesn't matter if you're on email. They'll find a way to spam you there. But these people are terribly consistent, which is annoying when it comes to, a telemarketer, but when you're a musician trying to get your music heard, it is so important for building that fan base. You don't want to just show up Monday and then maybe show up Friday and then show up 2 weeks from now and then 3 months from that. No, you want to show up every single day, at least, if not every single day, because it is okay to take some breaks sometimes in life. Set a consistent schedule. So if you show up every single day, Monday through Friday, that's cool. Take Saturday and Sunday off, but be consistent with the days that you plan. And like I said, it could be consistent for anything. It could be writing music, engaging with fans. Mainly what I'm talking about right here is with making content and putting out content in order to build your fan base, to grow your fan base, to build a stronger relationship with the people who are already in there. But it's so important to be consistent like these telemarketers. Don't be annoying though like these telemarketers. You don't want to take that advice from them. The second thing that we can learn from telemarketers about how to market our music better is you can't be afraid of hearing no. Think about how often these telemarketers hear no. They call thousands of people per day. They're saying the same exact message, and most times people either hang up on them or people, a lot of times, I don't know about you guys, but I do this personally, I'll start like giving them the runaround. Like if they're like, oh man, your Windows computer has a virus, I'll be like, oh, okay, give me a second, I'll go load up my Windows computer. And then they'll start talking to me, and this is because I'm annoying and I just like to fuck with people. But don't be afraid of hearing the word no. These people get rejected all the time, but that doesn't stop them from achieving the goal that they want to do. They're going to keep calling people because they know after so many no's, they're going to get a yes. Even if that yes is scamming somebody, which we don't want to do when it comes to music. Even if that yes is a scam, they know that every so many phone calls that they make, they're going to get a yes. There's going to be some sucker out there. There's going to be some person who buys into what they're telling them. They're going to get the information. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep doing it. People don't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again if they're not going to get good results. So that's something you need to take into account with yourself, is you can't be afraid of the word no. If you're reaching out to an artist to maybe work with on a collab or something like that, don't be afraid if they say no to you. That's perfectly fine. I've actually done other videos before about like how to deal with if people say no. I'll link that one in the description below or somewhere up here so you guys can check that out if you want to. But no is not a bad thing. No, sometimes no is actually better because that prevents you from getting a fan that you don't want. So when someone actually gives you the courtesy of saying no right up front, that actually could be a blessing in disguise, because now you don't have to waste time on this person if you don't want to. But then there are some people, it's like, no, I really want them to be a fan, or I really want to work with them or whatever. So then you stay consistent. And that's what ties back into rule number 1 is if you hear no, that doesn't mean stop trying. That means that you just need to try a different approach maybe. Or maybe you need to try it on a later date. Maybe the person just has a lot going on right now and can't focus on a feature or can't focus on whatever it is you're asking them to do. But you can't be afraid of hearing the word no, especially in the music industry. You're going to hear the word no so many times. You're going to hear from other artists, from DJs, from producers, labels, managers, executives, tour booking agencies. You're going to hear no from so many different places. You may as well just get comfortable with, oh, you said no? Brush it off my shoulder, get the dust off your shirt, stand back up, and just try again in a different way. Which ties into point number 3, is you need to get creative with your approach. These telemarketers literally have so many different ways that they will, try to call you. They'll say your car warranty is extended, or they'll say someone tried to hack your account and we need some information, or they'll hit you with the email like the Nigerian prince like back in the 90s or whatever, the 2000s. These guys will do anything they can in order to get you to buy into what they're saying. That's what you need to do as a musician. You need to try a different approach. If something's not working, if you're realizing that you're getting 100 no's in a row, there may be something wrong with the way that you're trying to approach these fans, or the way you're trying to market your music or put out your content. You don't want that to basically end up causing you to be stale and lose any traction that you're getting, so you need to constantly be adjusting, constantly be learning and figuring out, okay, what can I do differently that's going to allow me to get in front of these people again? That's maybe all it takes sometimes when you hear a no from someone, is just changing the story or the way you market your music slightly in order for them to want to become a fan and check your stuff out. For example, you may want fans that are like, I don't know, sports related and everything like that. They love sports. And so you make a bunch of videos that have to do with football, and you start to realize, okay, the fans aren't biting, they're not liking the content, maybe I get a couple likes, a couple shares, but it's not really getting the traction that I want it to. What if you try a different sport? There's still plenty of sports out there that you can tie your music to. And now I did a recent video about how to make memes and sports clips and all this other stuff out of your videos. I'll actually link that right here. That way you guys can check it out, or right here. I always forget which side it's on. But switch up the way that you're trying to market your music, because sometimes things work and sometimes things don't. But what you need to do, even if it works, still change the way you do it. Don't change everything. Just always make one adjustment at a time. If you change everything all at once, you're actually just going to upset the progress that you started to make, and you're going to have to start from square one. So if you see something is working, maybe you have, I don't know, a single cover that you really like, and you notice that it's a cartoon style that you've never used before. Use that cartoon style again. Don't make the same exact cover, but use it as a reference point. Maybe you can make a whole series of singles that are based around that style of cover, or that are based around that genre of music. But by switching things, little variations, you can actually start to make progress, because you could take something that's good, turn it into something that's better, and if you keep tweaking and adjusting it, you'll eventually get to something that's the best. Now, to be honest, I don't think there ever is anything that's the best, because you can always improve, you can always do better to attract more fans, to attract more listeners, more followers, whatever it is that you're going for. But the point that I'm trying to get across here is just always constantly be trying to update your approach with the way that you try and reach out to people and promote your music. So with that being said, guys, if you want more information on how to grow your platform, get more fans, have people wildly obsessed with you, and not by doing it spammy like a telemarketer, you do it the right way, and you get these fans loving you and your music, go to musicalmarketing.com or hit the link down below. I put together a course for you guys that literally takes your hand and walks you through step by step how to start from ground zero to take your music career to the next level by getting fans obsessed with you, obsessed with your music, and ready to just listen to everything that you ever put out. So with that being said, guys, let me know down below. I actually want to find out, what's the funniest telemarketer conversation you ever had before? Let me know. Were they trying to get you on an extended car warranty? Were they trying to spam you through the email? I want to find out. I've had some pretty crazy ones myself. I'll respond in the comments to your guys' stories with some of my crazy ones. Let me know. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get this channel to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We just reached 100 a couple weeks ago. I know it's a big goal, but I know we can achieve it because you guys are awesome and you guys are able to make anything happen that we put our mind to. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you on Friday. Peace.